Hello, this is Brian from BeeReadyToday. Today is hopefully the start of the Prepper Faith Corner. It's a series that has been placed on my heart to do. Prepping and faith go hand in hand. And so, let's go ahead and do it. He that has an ear, let him hear. Do you find yourself caught off guard by 2020? I know I did. 2020 was a really trying year for all of us. This is a look into how we cannot get caught off guard again. We have to prep for the next prep. He that has an ear, let him hear. I know for me, but for some, this year has been a year of significant increase. We've had the significant increase in harmful socio-political issues that divides us, it deceives us, and it destroys us. Ultimately, it can destroy us. We've had significant increases in the anxieties of a previously hidden epidemic, which turned into a worldwide pandemic. We had the significant increases of the amount of fear distilled in our minds, which has actually caused some of us to lose our peace. This is the year 2020. And here's what we need to do. We need to prep for the next prep. What I feel we should do, and don't listen to me, follow your heart, but we should prepare for the next preparation. Before you decide to click away, let me give you a little nugget. Faith through faith. Faith through faith. With faith through faith. With faith through faith, division can be deemed temporary. With faith through faith, anxiety can be relegated to a temporary feeling. With faith through faith, what others use for your destruction, God can use for your construction. This first Prepper Faith Corner, let's not talk about others. Let's talk about the person. What is this? Oh my goodness. So, I had a situation in my house, and you've probably had this situation in your house before where you heard a beeping. It's crazy, but beep. And every so often, you hear beep. My dogs were going nuts because I kept hearing a beep every so often. And I couldn't find the beep until I decided, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait to find out what that beeping is. And most folks have experienced this, the beeping of a battery in a fire detector. So, what did I do? Through my experiences, I know that was a fire detector beeping. That told me that something was wrong with that fire detector. More specifically, the battery in that fire detector that is alarming me. And so my anxiety was, I got to find this fire detector. And so I went ahead and found the fire detector. And I don't know why my camera's doing that, but I went ahead and determined that I need a battery. Pretty standard. This is something that is very common. This is something that we have experienced and that we know somewhat to be true. With faith, faith is like the battery in a fire detector. We know the detector, based on its design, can detect smoke. Some can detect heat. A lot of more modern fire detectors can detect carbon monoxide, which can be deadly to our health. But it needs a power. It needs a power source. And so preppers, once a year, well, I guess once a year, maybe twice a year, I don't know if about you, but I do this, I don't know how many times a year, but not enough. I search the house and I look at all of my fire detectors when I do it to determine that it has the proper power so that I can have faith in what this detector is all about. That applies to your faith. Put the battery, the power source, in the object that you have the faith in. Just like this fire detector, it could be good to go if the power source stays on. But if the power source leaves, you have a situation where it may work and it may not work. This, the power source, let me see if I have another battery. This, the power source, is your exercising your faith in your deity. I subscribe to Jesus Christ. Evaluate what your power source is. Plug that power source in so that your fire detector in this world will be able to work effectively. That is something that we should all do. Faith through faith. Faith in this fire detector, because I have faith in the power. Faith through faith will turn your division into a temporary circumstance. Faith through faith will turn your anxieties into a temporary feeling. Faith through faith will change what is meant for your destruction to, through God, your construction. Prep. Prep to prep for the next prep. Prepper Faith Corner. He that has an ear, let him hear.